Graduation is supposed to be a celebration, but coronavirus has robbed these ceremonies of their usual pomp under this circumstance. College is supposed to prepare you for the job market, but now the market is trying to prepare itself for a future after the outbreak. This challenge is uniquely tough for some historically black colleges and universities. This afternoon, more than 20 African-American leaders took part in Show Me Your Walk, HBCU edition. This virtual commencement celebrated the students at these vital institutions. Today's honored guest was former President Barack Obama. He's set to deliver his keynote address any minute now. NBC's Priscilla Thompson is at Texas Southern University and HBCU in Houston. Priscilla, what are these HBCUs dealing with and how are students handling it?
Yeah, Joshua, students here tell me that they're in disbelief. It almost feels like it's surreal, as though they're in a movie as they're dealing with this. And a number of them also feel conflicted about the idea of being sad about missing a graduation or not having a graduation when there's so much turmoil happening around the world. But this is a major milestone for students at these historically black colleges and universities, where more than 50% of them are the first in their families to graduate. And so this isn't just a celebration for those students, but also for the families and the communities that have supported them over the past couple of years. And not only that, but as you mentioned, Joshua, they're heading into a very uncertain job market. And I spoke to some students about their concerns, not only for their futures, but also for the futures of these universities. Take a listen to what they told me.
The three of us were not expecting to be graduating in our homes. We thought we were going to be able to cross the stage and have our families cheer for us.
We've gotten these degrees and now it's time for us to go and work or go into grad school. But now it's like, we don't even know what that's going to look like, especially since we have 14% unemployment right now.
One of the big things that brings students to an HBCU is campus life. And so with the whole pandemic thing going on, I know a lot of that is going to get cut short. I don't know what the fall entails right now, but if classes are going to be online, I think that may deter some students.
And that is the question for a number of HBCUs and colleges across the country. What is that fall enrollment going to look like? And what does that mean for these storied institutions? But the good news is that a number of those students were able to participate in some form of a virtual graduation, and many of them have been invited back to campus in the fall for an in-person graduation, depending on what's going on with the coronavirus, Joshua.
I want to make sure I heard you right, Priscilla. You said that 50% of these students are the first in their family to graduate college. Did I hear that correctly?
More than 50%, Joshua, of the students who attend HBCUs are first generation.
And that is why missing this ceremony is so important. Having that many people in the crowd able to look at their loved one walk across the stage and say, we have changed the future, the trajectory of our family. I think that loss is probably deeper on HBCUs than it is at a lot of other places. Thank you, Priscilla. That's NBC's Priscilla Thompson on the campus of Texas Southern University.